If you haven't heard, myself and the crew over at my podcast, The Pro Audio Suite, have collaborated with Centrance to create our very own audio interface that's specifically designed for voiceover actors. It's called the Passport VO, and it is an amazing product that we want to bring to the world, but we cannot do it without reaching a special goal. We have to have pre-sold 100 units in order for Centrance to put this product into production. I'll tell you, there are just no audio interfaces that check every single box that's really important to a voiceover actor. And this thing also replaces multiple pieces of gear in a studio, like a mic mute switch, a mic switcher. So you have the ability to switch between two microphones at any time with the press of a button, each one of them at the right gain. It has two audio interfaces inside the box. So one is dedicated to recording, and the other one dedicated to communications like Zoom and Source Connect. You can do playbacks, it's all built in. Head over to centrance.com/passportvo if you're interested in picking up one. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is George the Tech. I hope you have a great one.
George the Tech.
I'm here with David from Soyuz, and we know about the Soyuz mics, but he's got something cute and affordable you guys might want to know about. What do you got, David?
This is a Tula mic. It's the sister company of Soyuz, our first company. It is a USB microphone that uses USB-C, as well as a mobile recorder that records for 12 hours. It has its own internal memory, 8 gigs, and battery. It also is cardioid and can be in Omni mode as well to record 360 degrees. It has an embedded noise reduction algorithm that you can utilize by a Swedish company called Klevgrund, which is called Bruce-free. And when you record using the noise reduction, it records 2 different tracks, so you can choose later which one sounds better. It records in 1648 wave files. It can be switched to 1644.1 for your use with the Akai MPC directly as a mic through their USB input. It's $259, and it's super cute and fits in your pocket.
I think something that I really find useful is that it records and acts as a USB interface simultaneously.
Yes, that's another thing. So you can be using it, for example, in a Zoom call, and you can press record, and it will record the audio from the microphone to its internal memory.
And for voiceover, what can be nice about that is the fact that they do really long sessions sometimes, and to have a backup recording in case the computer has a fail or glitch, it's pretty cool.
Sure. And we also did a thing, I don't know if you know about this, called interview mode, where if you turn on the mic and then you long press the record button, it enables both the main microphone and this input, which is a lavalier input in addition to being a headphone, and it records them to 2 separate tracks so that you can do an interview with just the Tula and a lav mic.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
Thanks.
That'd be really useful right now.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, I know you've got that going on, but Soyuz is your parent, or is the mother company maybe? I don't. What's going on over at Soyuz that a voice actor might find intriguing?
Well, one thing is the 1973, which is our newest Soyuz. So that's so weird. It's this little guy right here. It's a really beautiful sounding and our most affordable mic, but it's still 100% handmade at our own factory in Tula, in Russia. And it sounds fantastic. And literally, my co-founder drove his Tesla over one just to test it, and it still worked. So it's a very highly robust microphone.
So that's phantom power. That's phantom power.
Yeah, phantom power. And and then sneak peek. If you want a sneak peek, not so.
No, we don't like sneak peeks. No, we don't need.
Not so useful to voiceover people necessarily, but we're developing an ambisonic mic for Atmos recording.
Whoa.
And it features 4 capsules of our 013 FET, which is a really beautiful sounding capsule. So our goal is to make the best sounding of all the ambisonic mics.
That is definitely the growing niche of the mic industry right now, isn't it?
It really is, because everybody wants to mix in Dolby Atmos, and so yeah, having a mic in that sphere would be.
And you do that. You do that little. You do the pencil in a matched pair.
Yeah, and they're fantastic microphones. That's one of our most popular mics.
How's the self noise on that one?
It's good. It's really good.
Clean enough to do even maybe in a VO if you wanted to have a compact.
You know, that's the secret weapon of that mic. Is it's actually one of my favorite sounding vocal mics. As weird as that sounds, you have to use a pop filter, but
or good mic technique.
Really good, because they're poppy. Those, if you want to get right up close to it. But it's a beautiful sounding mic, and it has a lot more low end than you would expect.
Well, that's cool. Well, it's nice to see this stuff, new things coming. But the mic that started it all was this guy right here, right?
Yeah, the 017 Tube. It's the king. It's the best sounding mic I've ever used, and it'll stand up against any mic, vintage or new.
Why is having the capsule separated from the body on a small pedestal a thing? I mean, I know that it harkens back to an old mic design, but why is that a good design?
I think it's mostly to do with resonance. It separates it from the body. Also, I mean, there's a bunch of mystical stuff that I love, but who knows how real it is. But it's, this is an exact golden ratio, this cream section, that divides a sphere. So, and everything is positioned according to certain mathematical ideas or principles. And I like to think it has a nice effect sonically. The Tula is also a golden ratio. It's something I always use in every design, as is the.
Well, we talk about that in room acoustics too. We talk about a golden ratio.
Yeah, it's a mysterious thing. 1 by 1.618 is just a ratio that human beings find very beautiful, and you see it repeated throughout nature in different forms, also even in the human body. So in all of our mic designs, every single Soyuz and Tula, it uses the golden ratio extensively.
It's always good to see you, David. Thanks so much for showing me what's new at Soyuz, and I hope many years of success.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and it's tulamics.com if people want to visit, and soyuzmicrophones.com if they want to visit Soyuz.
Thanks a lot, David. Have a good show.